Okay, just a really brief summary of mechanism of injury. Um, if you think about kinetics, it's all about force. And force deals with mass and speed. So if a person is in a very heavy vehicle and they are going at a high rate of speed, then that force that is going to be exerted on their body is increased. So that's one of the considerations and why we ask how fast. Anytime you're in a vehicle, obviously the weight is exponentially higher. And then the other thing I wanted to make sure we cover with mechanism of injury is the up and over and the down and under. So for up and over, we probably weren't restrained for some reason because our bodies are going above the steering wheel. So if you can imagine, if you're asked a question about the up and over, you're imagining where the body's going. So it's going above the steering wheel in a vehicle, for instance. So what is going to impact that area? So your head is going to go into the windshield, obviously, so you're going to look for head injuries. Your chest is going to impact the steering wheel or the dash, so then you're going to look for chest injuries. Your neck also could be susceptible to injuries there, and maybe even some of your abdomen along that steering wheel. So those would be up and over injuries. Down and under, so likely you were restrained, but then the force brought you underneath the steering wheel. That's when we're looking for lower extremity injuries. We're also looking for pelvic injuries and then your abdominal injuries as well. So it's important to kind of recognize how you found the patient and what you may need to be ruled out with your hypothesis-driven assessments about what could be wrong with them. So otherwise, you guys are all pretty familiar with mechanism of injury, so I'm not going to beat that one to death.